Has it been the same, just inability to stop the run and consistency on offense?
I really felt after an initial point in the game that the defense did a good job tightening up, really from the second quarter on until that last drive. Offensively, we had too many misconnections in the passing game. I didn't have a tally, but it looked like we had a few drops out there as well. And we can't do that and consistently move the chains.
The offensive problems surprise you a little bit?
To be honest with you, yeah. I thought we'd be able to throw the ball consistently against them. I think we ran the ball efficiently. It was a shame that Aaron Jones went out with an injury very early, really at halftime. He came and tried in the third quarter. He was having an outstanding first half. That kind of changed a few plans as far as personnel. He had an outstanding game, got us off to a good start running the football. But that wasn't the issue tonight.
What is Aaron's status?
He had a little rib injury. I'm not really sure of his status right now. I know he couldn't finish the game. He's pretty tough. He's a pretty tough character. So.
What's Richard Spencer's status?
He was suspended from the team, disciplinary, indefinite for his return.
Anything to put your finger on defensively in that first quarter?
They hit some long balls on us. One when we had the quarterback pressured. Again, we missed a few tackles in the hole. It wasn't a situation where guys weren't in position to make plays. They got to make plays. To their credit, from that point when they were down, the 3 scores, they fought back. But we got to put ourselves in position where we ain't always fighting back. We got to be the ones throwing the first punch. And that didn't happen tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of a story of the season for us, being inconsistent. We always come out and have a pretty good first drive. Usually we score on the first drive, but we didn't, and that's something we just got to correct.
You ran the ball a little bit more than you do on a game-to-game basis. Can you talk about that a little bit?
It's just, me just trying to make a play. I felt like I had pressure. I knew that their ends were getting upfield trying to keep me contained, and then, our inside guys did a good job of not letting the tackles, come around. So, I just took up the middle. We knew that they would usually have about five or six guys in the box, and I knew I could make bigger guys miss, so just making plays, trying to.
Seemed like they blitz every time you drop back. How much was that a disruption for you? That you can get comfortable?
When they blitz, it's always going to be a disruption. You're kind of uneasy. It's just pressing in the line. And I think a couple of times I probably got out of there a little earlier than I should have, but it's just the way the game is.
How much freedom do you have in the offense team on that 4th and 4? You guys went for it. Seemed like an obvious blitz. Do you have the option to go ahead and change that at that point?
Change the play?
Yeah.
Not really. Not right now. It's just kind of we had built-in hots where if they're blitzing, we'll run a quick slant behind it, or something like that. But we just didn't get out quick enough. And then actually on that play it was it was already a quick route anyway, so it was just a matter of making a play, when we need to.
You guys have been pretty hot coming into the game. Was there anything specific that happened today that kind of threw you off?
No, not really. Just not anything specific. It just didn't, we just didn't click like we normally do.
Jordan, anything you can put a finger on?
No, sir. Like you said, we didn't click. We rushed the ball pretty good. We missed a few catches, a few passes, a few drops, and stuff like that. And just usually stuff we connect on, we didn't. And we just go out there and just run the plays we can.
I guess, is that the first touchdown like that you've caught? I can't remember you catching one behind the line of scrimmage and taking it.
Yeah, that's the first. I think that's the first screen I've ever scored on. It was a good feeling. The linemen got out, made their blocks. Without the linemen getting out and hustling out, there's no way that play could develop.
That's what we have to do on every play. Like that play, it's just a matter of executing your assignments, and you can see what would happen. And then I think that was just the story of tonight. Just missed blocks, long balls, the one to Jordan overthrew, and then drop balls and just things like that. So it's little things that kill you in a game. And, I think we definitely let the defense down today.
Do you feel like your relationship or passing relationship with Jordan, it's more in the sense of a big play receiving instead of possession receiving?
Not really. I just know if I can, because I know what teams are going to do. Teams are going to try to play a corner over, corner under and play safety over him because of, all the big plays he's had. And it's just a matter of, getting other people the ball because, I can't just, throw to Jordan and, leave all the other receivers, just basically running routes, taking up space. So, I got to distribute the ball. That's my job as a quarterback, to distribute the ball, and then that'll open up, it's just a matter of making plays, on the other guy's part. Because once they start making plays, they can't cover, double cover everybody, so.
Like Jamal said, I mean, of course we've had big plays together, and teams are starting to realize that, and they're starting to key on our big plays and stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking, other people have to step up. I mean, we've had a few people step up, and just maybe run different stuff to, kind of maybe run a big play or like a post, something like that. Somebody come under, stuff like that, and then people got to make plays.
Do you feel your offense gets kind of predictable at certain points, certain situations you guys in?
I mean, yeah, I think everybody's offense, somewhat predictable because, everybody has their money plays that they're going to run on certain downs, because that's, it's just, I guess, human nature. You're going to do what you're comfortable with, and, that's just, even if, it gets predictable, we still got to get our assignments, I got to get the ball to receivers, linemen have to block, receivers have to block, running backs have to read their cuts, read their guys, so. Even if it is predictable, we still have to execute. Only people that can stop us is us. As you can see tonight.
Another slow start, anything you guys can kind of put your finger on?
They made big plays early in the game. They stepped up when we didn't, and we were kind of suffering from that the entire night.
Kind of bittersweet in your return.
Definitely, great to be back. Love to play, but hate to lose, so definitely bittersweet.
Marcus, anything that happened early that surprised you guys, or?
We just gotta come out. We gotta come out. Like I said, to turn on you, we gotta come out the locker room. We can't just, come out and try to feel our way through and see what we're gonna get. We know what we're gonna get. We watch film all week. We know their tendencies. We know what looks we're gonna get, what blocks we're gonna get, plays we're gonna run. We gotta. It wasn't that we wasn't there to make the play. We just didn't make the play. We gotta shore up them tackles and we gotta shore up them assignments. When they throw the ball, the DB's got to get it out. The defensive line got to get more pressure.
Marcus, you got a front row seat. Talk about Trey Watts.
He was a decent back. He wasn't nothing special. He bounced it outside every time. He didn't really try to stick his face in the fan, try to come up the middle. He had a lot of bounces outside. But to me, in my opinion, we contained him pretty well. He didn't get off. I don't know his numbers or anything, but he wasn't the reason they won, in my opinion. It was really us, because after them first 3 scores, they really didn't do nothing for the rest of the game.
What was that? What turned it around?
People just doing their job, and people getting more comfortable in the defense. Like, some people still don't realize we just started this defense over 2 months ago, and this is game 6, and we finally, people getting comfortable in their positions. Like, for example, when freshman DC came up and made the hit on the pass a couple weeks ago, he probably wouldn't have made that tackle. But he's more comfortable in his assignments. Everybody is, and you can see that as the game went on.
So even though the results aren't showing it, you feel like your defense is progressing and getting better week in, week out?
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna go back to work Tuesday, and we're gonna keep getting better every week. As y'all can see over the course of the game, everybody was doing their job, everybody was doing their assignments, and they didn't really get nothing.
I think it was good to see. I think tackling was a little bit improved from previous weeks, but again, that's a moral victory. The outcome was the same, so we had other areas that weren't necessarily as good as we were another week. So we need to balance it out and keep working.
As seniors heading into the bye week, what do y'all say to the team during this week?
It's work. We got 2 weeks to prepare for a team, so we should know them better than any team we have this year. Mentally, physically, we'll get healthy and also work to be ultimately prepared.
I just told them, don't shut it down. We won in 5, but we was 5-1 my freshman year, and we ended up going 1-5 to end the season. So, in BYU, the team we played in the bowl game that year started 1-5, and they ended up going 5-1. And I don't see anything less of that we can do. We can do the exact same thing. We just got to work hard every day. Come to work Tuesday, come prepared, we'll be okay.
We got the talent, and we just need to get some momentum on our side and put it all together, and I think we'll be all right.